Hello, this is Ton again from Your Homes Today. Today I have invited Cheryl Martinez. She is a local realtor in the Evergreen area, and she will be helping to provide the real estate market updates. So welcome, Cheryl.
Hi there, here we are, the fall market, and we're 6 days into the autumn season, and to me this is my favorite time of the year. My name is Cheryl Martinez, I'm a realtor with Elise Platinum Properties, and today's your Monday market update for September 28th, brought to you by Your Homes Today, home-related news. So where do we start? Basically, summer and spring, that season's in the rearview mirror. This is a time of year when the market shifts and cools down a little bit. And when I say cool down a little bit, I mean that unit sales numbers will decrease, time to receive an offer will probably take a little bit longer, and sales price tend to take a slight dip. So for sellers, this is not such positive news, but Silicon Valley is still a very healthy market. It may not take less than 14 days to get an offer, maybe it'll take 30 or 45 days, but this is actually the time of year when I think the real estate professionals will really shine with their pricing and marketing strategies. If you find yourself selling in the fall, you may have to lower your expectations and sales price a little bit, but before we get into that, let's look at some data. So what I've pulled is information, and I get this information from MLSlistings.com and also from CoreLogic. And for the month of August, I know we're almost at the end of September, but just for perspective, August there were 1,715 new listings. This is actually a drop in new listings from July of this year. This is, however, a bump up in listings from August of last year. Closed sales in August for Santa Clara County is 1,445. This is actually a drop down from July of this year, but a bump up from August of last year. Median sales price for August for Santa Clara County was $845,000. Now last year, if you want to look at the median price from August of last year, was actually $743,500. So even though the data may show that the market is slowing down, you still had about a 13% increase in value if you're a homeowner. So what we also want to do is we're going to cover certain markets, local markets. So this week we're going to go over Evergreen and South San Jose, and the next week we'll cover another area. So for perspective, active listings today in Santa Clara County is 1,690. In Evergreen, of that, 133 of them are active in Evergreen. In South San Jose, 75 homes are active of that 1,690. So in the first 27 days, Santa Clara County had 1,019 closed sales. Of that, 53 of them were from Evergreen and 51 of them were from South San Jose. So next week we're actually going to go over Almaden Valley and Blossom Valley, but this week that was for Evergreen and San Jose. So some of this data, if you're a seller, it might not be such positive news. But, like I mentioned, you probably enjoyed at least a 13% in value gain if you were a homeowner last year. So what does this all mean now that we're in the fall season? If you are a buyer, this is a great time. The rates are still low. You probably heard that the feds did not increase the rates, which is great. The market is going to start to soften, so this is your time to get a good deal versus if you waited to buy in the spring or in the summer. Now, if you're a seller, different story. You're going to have to adjust your expectations a little bit. It might take a little bit longer to receive an offer. And your pricing, you might have to be a little bit more realistic with your pricing. I would also consider taking on some repairs if you plan to sell in the fall. Fix up the gutters, clear up the gutters, do a little bit of more cosmetic work, do the fall seasonal maintenance. And the reason why I say you should take care of these repairs in the fall is because if you come across a buyer right now, they're probably going to close around the holidays or in the winter. Those buyers want to be ready to be moved in by the holidays. So you want to make sure that your house is in that position for them. So if you like this video, please share with your friends and family. If you have questions or comments, please post them below, and I'll be sure to answer them. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you'll be kept up to date.